Good evening. I just got back from guitar lessons. Parker loved it, so that's good. So like after school now, he's going to practice guitar for at least 45 minutes, and then he's not going to get his tablet unless he does do that practice. And that's our new agreement. But he'll be good in no time. So today I got an email from YouTube, okay? So there was a video that got taken down. And I knew that this was about to happen like sooner or later because of other readers who are like the truth, right? Bringing actual awareness to things through intuitive downloads. They get harassed online all the time. Okay? So I knew that would happen to me eventually anyways. I knew what exactly as soon as I read the title, I knew exactly what that reading was about and what the downloads like consisted of, right? So I'm just going to give like a brief outline of what that video consisted of, and maybe we'll pull some cards, but I'm going to try to keep it as like awareness based as possible, okay? Because this is what that's for, okay? And this is what any reader is for. Any intuitive reader is for, okay? It is for awareness, for actual awareness, because of all this fake news and abuse out here, right? That's what it's for. And YouTube knows that, okay? YouTube knows readers do that, okay? So within this email, they said, was this information helpful? Okay? This is why it was a violation. Was this helpful? And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it was. So I clicked the yes link. And then in my message, I wrote like, thank you for showing me where you stand, right? Whoever was the one to like take that video down. These videos are for awareness, actual awareness, okay? That video was about a man who committed suicide. And if you are dealing with anybody who you think has thoughts about suicide, make sure you get them resources, okay? There's way too many people actually giving up on everything out here due to oppression and the system, okay? These systems, okay? So I am gonna speak on it again. Yeah, somebody wanted to like create a judgment when it came to this, okay? Somebody got triggered. Somebody got triggered, okay? That makes sense. That makes way more sense. Because if you were to look at the context of like my videos, you can tell where I stand, okay? You can tell where I stand. And it's nothing harmful by any means, okay? If anything, it's pointing out the harmful that's being done, okay? So this was about a young man who committed suicide. Okay, and if anyone's suffering from those thoughts, or you think they are, get them help, get them the resources that they need, okay? There's lots of resources out here. I'd recommend going local, okay? Because there's like scams 101, okay? Hacking and scams are like at an all-time high, so maybe just like go local wherever you are, if you can. I understand that some people can't. And if you are in that position, then make the move, man. Make the move. Anyways, this young man committed suicide because of a woman convincing him to. Either that, or a woman depriving him of her love because he was about to tell his friend what this woman was up to. And what this woman was up to was setting him up alongside his family. Okay? I was getting that this man who was so sad and stuck between a rock and a hard place with his conscience, he wanted to tell his bro, okay, what this woman was up to behind his back, alongside with his family, okay? He didn't want to be between it anymore. He was a part of it, and then he didn't want to. His conscience was eating at him. And he was about to tell him. And I don't know if he, like, obviously maybe they, like, caught the vibe that he was going to tell them, or maybe he outright said it. I think that he, like, got intoxicated and outright said it, that he was going to tell him what she was up to and what she does. What she was doing. And it was for insurance, okay? And in that video, that guy, I remember hearing him saying, bro, I didn't know what to do. He was coming through. To warn him about his family and this woman. It was an ex, or like... Anyways, this triggered somebody, and my YouTube got taken down. My YouTube video got taken down for violation, okay? It's just too bad. It's just too bad that you have, like, some people out here actually creating awareness and, like, opening people's eyes, because you might not think it and you might just doubt it, right? Until you hear something and then you look again and you're like, oh, that person might need my help. Oh, that person might need some professional help. Yes, buddy. What? I'm making a video, okay? And then I'll come get you when I'm done. He's just getting off work right now anyways. So it'll work better in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I remember specifically that in that reading, okay. Just wait. Sorry, distractions. There's something weird about this, where this person decided to do this. This person was they committed suicide, obviously, which is really sad. And they hung themselves. And people are doing this, like, every day, man, out here. And it's just the truth. It's just the truth. And like I was saying, like, you might just ignore a little slight something, right? Someone not showing up, or like just acting like fretful, or like in a more, something's just off, right? The energy of them is just off, and you might want to ignore it, but then you hear something like this, and then you're gonna do something. You're gonna get that person help, and it could save people's lives. Okay, so to take down, like, people's videos that actually talk about it and call it something else, okay, it's just wrong, and it shows what you stand for. The opposite of awareness, right? I don't know. I'm only 29 years old, okay? I'm only 29, and I have been a witness to a lot of suicides. Not like right in my face, but I mean, like, I've lost a lot of people to suicide, okay? It never used to be like that. It's a lot of people. Yeah, it's just too bad. In that specific download, yes, the Hanged Man. They don't want people to be aware of this. Someone was triggered by this video, honestly. And I'm not going to cuss in this video. Okay, and it is for awareness. It's awareness based. Someone didn't want someone to hear this video, so maybe someone started like watching these videos of mine and they didn't want them to come across this one. Okay, these people knew, and the group of people that knew, they came to you, whoever you are. Okay, I feel like you're a boss. Okay, I feel like you're a boss, and this was like one of, I'm hearing minion, but that's kind of rude. So a minion, whatever that means to you, but like these people came to you and they told you the story about this man who took his life. Okay, and there was something weird about where he decided to take his life. Okay, where they found him. Okay, and they found him like this, obviously, but it was because of a reason, and it was because they knew that he was about to tell you something, and what he was about to tell you was something that was premeditated for insurance when it comes to the lady you were with, okay, who was also sleeping with this man who took his life. Okay, he knew about it. He knew about it. It was eating at him, and he was about to tell you, and then instead he chose to do this. Or maybe he didn't even choose to do it, and that's why he was in that weird place. But like, it was considered a taking oneself out. That's what it was considered. But they were like, why? I don't know why he decided to do it there, or something like that. Like, that's like a red flag. Like, why does it not matter that this man took his life, but where he took it? Right? You got to ask yourself these questions, because that was like a red flag that you should have grasped. It's like, why are these people considered about where it was, opposed to why they did it, or what led up to, right? Because what led up to was that woman breaking his heart, and knowing that he couldn't live with not telling you. Okay, this man was he was cared more than anybody else, your family, that woman, everybody. And they knew it. They knew he was going to tell you. Yeah. Someone could have painted him out as crazy. Someone could have painted him out as crazy. Yeah, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to live in this lie. He didn't want to go on. And if you're feeling this way too, like if your conscience is eating at you, don't allow these people to have an upper hand on you, okay? There's always a way out. There is. And usually it's to surrender. Okay? Surrender that fear, surrender that doubt. Okay? Those are negative thoughts put there by the devil to confuse us. Okay? It's best to go like, if you're worked up like that, you need to get centered. Okay? And to get centered quick is to surrender those thoughts. Find those things that bring you peace and sit in there for a while. Sit in that for a while. Okay? Some people it's like a hot bath. Some people it's meditation. Some people it's a run. Okay? Others just do visualizations and they can hand it over fast. Okay? That's the fastest way, is to just visualize it in your mind. But there is always a way. There's always a way. There's always a way to make the path more clear. Somebody didn't want these people to be able to manipulate your demise. Okay? But I'm getting like somebody like really brainwashed this person. Just straight up lied to them. Yeah. By seduction. They had a grip on this man. Like, this woman that was with you too was very attractive. And I'm getting a master manipulator, but not in a good way. Not in like an alchemist way, but in like a pathological liar type way. Promiscuous type way. Like, I'm getting like that this woman was like telling this man to go do this. And if he were to come forward and tell you, she would say that you were lying, and then you would do this to him anyways. Something like fear, instilling fear. But then this man loved this woman too, because they were together. They were like, you know, active. Ooh, yay. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Because this woman saw her life flashing before her eyes, and what her life is based upon is new financial endeavors. Yes, this person didn't mind it. They loved working on this. They loved working on this scheme. This is sick. They're working hard at it. Okay? It's taken like a long time. It was like they were like playing the long game, man. The long game, whatever that means. Somebody felt like that the video that I posted was way too on point. It was way too on point. And it was. I was channeling really hard, okay? And I was also like, I was getting upset because obviously it's emotional, right? I feel I take on the energies. Sometimes the energies make me mad. So this one, I'm just really coming with a really calm demeanor, okay? This is for awareness. This will help somebody. And I'll continue to do this. So a fall from grace. Because of a community secret. Okay? To take. These people have been taking from you for a long time. As soon as you started making more money than them, they've been taking from you. Here, there, everywhere. Keep them broke. This is a very one-sided relationship where it's like, show you a little bit of gratitude, just enough, just a sliver amount to want you to give more and more and more. They've got it down to an art. What the fuck? These people will like, okay, this is what I'm getting now. These people will know how much money you're making, foresee what you want to buy, and then already plan out like months of how they're about to spend your money. Damn. Family, everything. Family, this woman, their friends. Okay? This is how much I need you to spend. This is how much I need you to spend. And you. Some are like big purchase items too, man. Vehicles, everything. Very ungrateful. Like, the blessing was you. And they milked you, man. Up until they were going to like poison you for life insurance. And this person who took their own life was going to tell you about these lies and this deceit from this seductive woman. This plot on your life for the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? And I feel like he was jealous of somebody else that this girl was messing with too, but this girl just messes with a lot of people. Bad fortune. Like fate. Their fate. Suffering. Your fate. No opportunities. Your fate. Hey, baby. Okay. Is it out already?
I can go check.
Just wait till I'm done, okay? But yes.
Can I go check?
I'll get it out when I'm done. It's ice cream. It's in the freezer. Okay, shut the door. This person sealed their fate. Whatever they did, they sealed their fate. Okay? Somebody sealed their fate. And I'm getting like somebody also judged a book by its cover. Somebody also like judged someone and said that they were trying to manipulate in a certain way, and they weren't. They were trying to bring awareness. They were trying to let you know. And it was very clear. It's like, okay, and I'm also getting like there's certain readers who are the truth, who speak the truth, who are actually bringing awareness to situations, and these people will take them down, their videos down, and give a bullshit excuse, a bogus excuse. Like there's nudity here, there's violence here, there's vulgarness here, there's da here, okay? Whatever they think that would they deem fit, okay, to take that video down. And it's so that this person doesn't like think that their work is up to par, something like that. I don't know, but it's because you're bold. Okay? It's because you're bold, because you're confident. Yeah, it's a control tactic. It's a control tactic. But you know what? You have the freedom of speech, man. So, fucking, it is what it is. It's just like, it's already been happening. You'll find that like when you speak your truth and you're bold about it, there's different levels to this shit. And there'll always be that hater at every level. So it's nothing new. It's nothing new. Continue to bring awareness. Don't let people tell you what you are and aren't doing. You know what you're doing. You know you're bringing awareness. You know that you could be opening somebody's eyes who are shut. Okay? Yeah, there was just lots of red flags when it came to somebody coming to this person and being like, the place that they decided to do this taking of their life, it was a weird place. Something about the place was the highlight, when that is weird. That's weird that is the highlight. It's like, I don't know, it was wicked though. It was wicked, and there was a Queen of Wands behind it. Creative, but I'm getting like creative with her like prowl. Oh, and I was also getting like war paint. Somebody was like, oh, there was some music playing on the radio when I came home. And it was talking about this girl talking about her war paint. And then I was getting like glimpses of like a girl putting her makeup on. And that was her war paint. I was just like, what the hell? What is that? That is this, okay? That is this. I couldn't help but to giggle. Like war paint, right? You'd think like, but no, this girl was just like doing her contour or whatever. Yes, this group. This hangman was like a part of this group. This group didn't want you to be enlightened on this. Dude, I heard bro and everything. Like bro, I didn't know what to do, or something like that. Like I didn't know what to do. But what they didn't want to do was to live on like knowing this plot on your life. They were the most solid out of all these people, including your family. Maybe it was on somebody else's property, I think. I think it was on somebody else's property, and that was like, somebody thought of that as disrespectful of the person who took their life, but like, what? There's something weird about it. There was something weird about it. Something not true about it. Okay? And I'm pretty sure that's why the video got taken down. Someone must have reported it or something. But this is for awareness, man. If you see anyone struggling with this, like, get them help. Yeah. Left them out in the cold, like, broke their heart, like, threatened them. Okay? Until they decide to just do this to themselves. This is fucking terrible. This is like bullying to the extreme. Like, they'll involve people in these lies, into this collaboration, and then just fucking like leave them. I'm hearing leave them to the wolves. This person knew about these lies to leave you out in the cold, to abandon you, and then collect off your death, like whatever it was. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Yes, illusion discovered. There's a woman behind this, in breaking this man's heart, in like playing a bunch of people at the same time and manipulating it in a way where they could benefit financially. This is giving like Black Widow. This is giving Black Widow. This is also giving like witchy vibes. Yeah. Manifest the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Like an altar and everything. Like, this is a weirdo. They love doing it too. Having you miss out on opportunities. They even had you miss out on an opportunity that made you feel like really childlike and happy. With the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's very nurturing and in their power, stable, grounded, mature. I'm getting like mature. They know how to like hold themselves. They would have nurtured something. Somebody also wants you to miss out on an opportunity, so they're like, I'm with child. They don't want you to see you to be happy. Somebody's like, I don't want them to be happy. Whoa, this person's like really, this person needs to get like, this person needs help. This woman needs help. Very materialistic. They didn't want you to see that this person was a genuine Queen of Cups, a genuine intuitive. They wanted you to see her as like demonic, and that's just not true. There's also like someone who is trying to reenact this person who they are. Also, you could have like ghosted an intuitive, and then they sent someone who is kind of like that person to bond themselves to you. You could be blocking someone who wants to bond themselves to you, some sort of like, there's some sort of like toxic cup here. Careful, just don't go sleeping with anybody, you guys. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Especially if these people are like messing with this weirdo stuff. I'm hearing 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Yeah, these people were excited to like execute some sort of plan here. It wasn't even about, it wasn't even about, it's like one targeted person ran into another targeted person, and them running into each other was like a damper in both of their like families and the people that were targeting each person's plan. Okay, so then the plan changed, and like it was like a huge collaboration, but people got hurt here. People got hurt here. This person's just trying to heal themselves and others in the process, which is like a magnificent thing. So I'm going to do some cue cards and then close it out. My ear is ringing a lot today, okay? A lot. It's not tinnitus, it is imposter. Yeah, there was like a woman who like got like trained to act like another woman. Okay, so that you would fall for them. Imposter. Pay it back in the reverse. So an imposter doesn't want to pay something back. This imposter is a turn off. It's like there's clearly two sides to this, you know, like to bring awareness and to not bring awareness. So I mean, you can take your stance, but create. Satisfied. Somebody was satisfied to turn everybody like against you. Create satisfied STD sickness, man. Somebody, okay, so also somebody like with their prowl, okay, they got somebody sick and they made somebody think that it was somebody else who gave them that sickness to turn you off of this person and to have a resentment towards them. Okay? But this family is the one who put them there. Guilt trip. Libra. There was a Libra that gave you an STD and pulled you in with black magic. Okay? They just did. Eye for an eye type stuff. Police in the reverse. This person worked with the police as well. Okay? Like the police had their eye on you. Okay? They were jealous. There was like police officers, or like at least a few police officers who wanted an eye for an eye. They were jealous that you were free. Okay? They were jealous about how much money you made. Then get a different job. Okay? I'm sick of reading these situations where these fucking cops are like setting people up because of the magic, because of the money that these people manifest in their life. What they create in life. Okay? These people, greed in the reverse. Yeah, eye for an eye. These people were satisfied because they pulled you in with black magic, created an STD, and sold the fact that you got it from somebody else. Okay? Because you met this intuitive, okay, that was targeted along, and then you were targeted as well. You guys could have had like a sexual encounter, okay? This person was divine. They're really strong. And the snakes around you and the snakes around them, okay, were obsessed with each one of you and bringing each one of you displeasure. okay? So they were satisfied when after you had this encounter with this other person who was targeted, they brought in someone with this sickness. And they were satisfied to create a situation where you were displeased with this other person they were obsessed with, okay? So they made you believe that this other person gave you this sickness or set you up. But really it was them who both gave you the sickness and set you up. Okay? That's what they created. Alongside your family. Police in the reverse. Yeah. There's like a setup energy. Ex. It's like your ex, this person's ex. Okay? And then some poor guy who suffered because they had some sort of situation with your ex. Copycat in the reverse. They sent in a copycat as well, okay? Hypocrite. They called this person a hypocrite. Okay, you could have known this person's ex. Yes, these exes both have the same wicked mindset, okay? Changes. They were unpleased. They didn't want you to change. They didn't want the circumstances to change. Okay, turn on in the reverse. Somebody's like pleasurable magic is like backfiring too. Eye for an eye. This is nobody's job, okay? That is nobody's job. Okay, nobody's but the Most High. And nobody really knows how that works, okay? Just intuitively, you know, when little things happen, you're like, oh, this is probably how this works, right? But no one's really ever sure, right? Somebody could be getting insuring a plea deal. I'm seeing plea in my mind. Okay. Insuring a plea deal. Someone created a situation with the police, okay, and they were satisfied. Somebody's ex. I'm going to show you this. It's a whole thing. It's a huge fucking scandal, man. It just is. They wanted you to believe that somebody else did this. Whoever they were saying this hypocrite is. These exes. Okay, they were satisfied to create this situation with these police. They tried to like sell themselves as like this other person who's just really humble. And it just wasn't true. They were unpleased with the changes that you were creating or the changes that would be brought upon by you having a more stable, grounded person by your side, or at least a friendship with, right? Because those people got to go in these people's eyes. Obviously, the dude whose conscience was eating at him had to go too, right? It's fucking sick. It's disgusting. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. If you guys know of anybody who's suffering through this situation, like, don't allow these people to convince you that anything, man. They're pathological liars. They ain't shit for real, and they know that, okay? That's their come up, is somebody else's demise. Like, what? These people have no empathy. They get pleasure. It's like psycho stuff, okay? Psycho stuff. And then get pleasure out of thinking they got away with it. Like, really evil. Insidious. Yeah, it wasn't their place. It wasn't their place, and that was the weird thing about it. It was the place that it happened. Have a good day, people. Yeah, stand up for what you believe in, right? And keep bringing awareness no matter what people say or think. That just shows you where they stand. And that's the opposite of awareness. Have a good evening.